guys, Brookhaven has finally been updated, and you can see here on the right that a lot of new things have been released. And today, I want to check out everything that came with the new game update with you. So for that, I invited a friend who's going to help me do this. But he said a lot of new things have been added. So that's true. But guys, the first thing that was added is an apartment, and I want to check it out now. He said there's also a new car. Look, I'm almost sure that no car was added because I'm looking here, and it seems like there are no new cars. But now, I'm going up because I want to see what the new apartment looks like. So I'm going to get the apartment, and I can see that there are two new apartments. We have this one and also this other one. This one is the free apartment, and you can see that it's really beautiful and amazing. And the best part is that you don't have to pay to get this apartment. And my friend said, this apartment is really beautiful. And it really is. The apartment looks great, and you can tell it's an artist's apartment. There are several paint cans here, and it looks really nice. And I can even pick this up, which is the new item that was released here in Brookhaven. And I can also throw it at my friend. And that's a bit weird. But I'm leaving because I want to see if I can paint these pictures. But unfortunately, I can't. Now I'm going to sit here and draw a smile. But there's a problem. The smile doesn't appear on the canvas. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. I thought maybe it would, but it actually doesn't. And it looks like this new item was added, and my friend picked it up too. And now he's throwing it around here. But guys, if I pick up this item on the right and then grab this fire, it appears like this. But this item can't put out the fire. But if my friend grabs the extinguisher, he can put the fire out. I thought maybe this item would do that, but it doesn't. And this apartment is huge. I can close the curtains, and they look like this. And here, we have the kitchen, and you can see that it's massive. This place is really big. But my friend is messing around over there, and he's just cooking. And I can turn on the TV, and I want to see if there are new channels. And if I change the channel, I can see that we have this new program that was recently added to the game. He said, come here, there are secrets. And now he's going back there to check out the secrets. And I can see that this is the bedroom, and it's really beautiful. This is simply the best bedroom of all. There are several paintings on the wall, especially because it's an artist's room. I can also grab this notebook, which is a very different notebook, and it shows my drawings. And this is really unique. Now my friend picked up this item too, and now he's making another drawing, and he made exactly this one. And guys, this is really cool. If I press the letter F, I start making other drawings, and you can see that I'm making several different drawings. Perfect, I'm done. And this turned out like this. This new item is simply perfect. He said, what an amazing update. Really, this is probably the best update ever. But my friend is suddenly sleeping here, and that's really weird. But now, I'm checking out what else is in the house. And you can see that we have this item, which I can come over here and use, but it doesn't work very well. I can change the color. I'm trying to use this item, but it doesn't work, which is pretty sad. And you can see that this place is completely bugged, and they forgot to fix this window. And I just found the first bug of the update, so much so that my friend is coming over here, and he's seeing what just happened. He said, oh my god, it's the first bug. This is the first bug of all. But guys, I don't know how to use this. I'm trying to press all the possible buttons, but I can't use it. Maybe it's not usable. But now, I'm going back here because I want to see what's in this room. And you can see that there are several different paintings, and it's a really nice house. But now, there's something really cool that I want to check out, which is the house upstairs. Because for those who don't know, we have another house in the game. But my friend is showing his drawing, and it's actually a really good drawing. And suddenly he started jumping. But guys, I'm going outside to get the next house. So, I'm going to have to delete this house. And now I'm going up here, and I can get this house, which is simply huge. I placed the house right here, and apparently, my friend also got a house just to see how both houses look, and he's comparing them. And you can see that they are the same, very similar. But this house on top is much more complete, and you can see that we have a second floor, and I want to see what's up there. But my friend just came back, and I'm going to give him permission, and you can see that this house has a lot of different things. We have this board where I can make several drawings, and I'm going to draw a crown. Perfect! It turned out really nice, but unfortunately, it doesn't appear here. And there are several interesting items I can pick up, like this item, which doesn't work. Wait, actually, it does work. This item finally worked. He said, wow, that's cool. Really, but I don't know if this changes the color of the house. And apparently, the house doesn't change color, but it's already a pretty interesting item. Now, I'm painting this house blue, and I'm opening this door because I want to see what we have outside. And you can see that it's the same decoration as the previous house. You can see that there is a bug right here, but I'm coming into this house, and my friend is checking out the living room, looking at everything that's there. And actually, he's drawing, but the way he draws is really weird because he keeps hitting the notebook. But now, I'm going back here to see what's in this house, and you can see that it's similar to the previous house, but there are some differences, like this one. I can grab my notebook, and this room is very different from the one we have downstairs. There's also this other bedroom, and there's something quite different. This is the second floor. And guys, I came upstairs to see what's here. This is the bathroom. It's the same thing, but I'm going up here, and you can see that this is the best bedroom in Brookhaven. Really, really good. So much so that my friend is coming over to see what this room looks like. And you can see that I'm up here in a really interesting spot, and we have another room that I want to check out with you. But my friend just got here, and he said, there are new items and secrets. Let's check them out. So let's go. But first, I have to go down here, and you can see that we have this name, but I'm going to change this name up here and select another one. But the game just crashed, which is really weird. But I joined the game again because it had crashed, and my friend just came back, and he said, I think think the owner banned us. Actually, we weren't banned because if we were, we wouldn't even be here. But now, I'm carrying my friend to check out everything in the new house and also the secrets of the update. So he's going to get a house. He got his house, and I'm going up here to get mine. But now, I want to see if the bug in the game has been fixed. It's exactly at the window. But to check this, I'll have to close the curtains. And now let's see if it was fixed. But apparently, it wasn't fixed, which means the game owner forgot to fix a bug. He said, how did he forget? But now, I want to see if there were any changes to the items. I can grab this yellow item, and I can change its color. I really didn't know that. Now I have this yellow item, which is pretty interesting. But now I want to go up here. And you can see that we have a really interesting spot here. And this is the best house of all. I can make my drawings here, and I made a smile, but it doesn't appear on the board. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. But guys, he's coming back here, and you can see that the curtains also close these windows. And if I open the curtains, I can see my room. But if I close them, I can't see anything. And here, we have another picture of Brookhaven, but everything here looks really weird. I really don't know where this picture is from, but I know it was taken at the school. And everything here feels very strange, as if something had happened in the city. He said, even the clouds look different. And that's true. For those who don't know, the school looks like this, and the tree looks like this, but in the picture, it looks exactly like this. And you can see that we have these cards here, which are actually paintings. I can place them on the wall like this. I can put them on the floor, or even like this. I can leave them on the wall, but this is a bit bugged because this item is inside the wall. And this is a bug that they'll have to fix. But my friend just came back, and he started placing other walls. But unfortunately, he can't paint the wall. I thought maybe he would be able to because it's an artist update, but it doesn't work. And you can see here on the right that there are other items. These are the new items that were released. This is a color palette, but I don't know the exact name for it. Here, we have several notebooks. But now, I'm going to remove these items on the right, and the area is completely empty, and my friend also removed his items. So I'm going to start placing more. We have this other really interesting item, and now I'm placing all of them here. Perfect! I placed several. And these are the new items that were released to make it look like the floor is dirty. And here we have this item, which is part of the house, like these paint buckets and several others that are empty, as well as this other one. These are really cool items. He said, there are so many more, really so many more. I don't know why he said that multiple times, but it's true. There are a lot of items here on the right. But for that, I'm going to have to go down here to test the items in a better way. I'm going to place these walls here, and you can see that these walls are huge, and you can do a lot of cool things with them. And I can grab this and start painting the wall like this, or I can mess up the players' houses by placing these walls inside their houses. And you can make fake walls. But my friend is coming over here and also started changing this wall. But guys, unfortunately, I can't change the color of the wall, even if I try. I'm trying to change the color, but it won't work. And I can grab this item on the right and place it right here. And this is really cool. I can place several drawings on all the walls, like this one. And this is getting interesting. My friend said, wow, you can do a lot of cool things with this. And that's true. You can make a lot of fun stuff. And he's trying to change the color of this wall, but he can't. Now I'm going to grab this other item and place it right here. And it says Roblox. And now we have the last item, which is exactly this one. And it says Brookhaven. But now, I want to check out with you the secrets that were released in this update, which are completely hidden. And besides these new items that were added, I can also change the name to whatever I want. And this is a secret because I didn't even know about it. He said, but why can you change the name? What's the point of naming this? Look, I don't know either, but it's just an option I can do. I can change the name of this item, and I can grab these items that are inside here, which I just picked up. But I want to check on the right side if any other new items were released. But it looks like my friend is coming back here, and I don't know what he's doing, but it seems like he started modifying the Brookhaven market and just placed this drawing there. And that's true! You can actually do this! Now I'm going to start placing several drawings just to make Brookhaven look different. Now he's looking here and said, if the police see this, I'm going to get arrested. Look, I don't think so, but I don't really know either. But now, I'm also doing this, and I'm placing this item right here, and I'm going to place as many as possible just to make the market look really different. Perfect! I placed several, and now I'm going to choose others on the right and start placing them here too. And you can see that this looks really weird, but the only problem is that it's really repetitive. I placed a lot of the same drawings, but you can definitely make a lot of different things with this. So I want to do a very important test, and for that, I'm going to have to grab the biggest car on the right. Perfect! I got exactly this one, and my friend will have to come here and get into my Roblox car. I said, get a tow truck, and he'll have to grab a tow truck exactly at this part because I'm going to try to climb on top of this house. But it's going to be really hard, especially because it's really high. But my friend got the tow truck and placed it right here. Now I'm going to have to fly, but my friend stayed in his car. And guys, here on the right, I'm going to have to get this house because to climb on top of the house, I need to get another house, specifically the skate house. Because for those who don't know, this house has a very secret spot. And now, I have to climb up here. Perfect! I'm coming up, and now I'm simply on top of the house. The house is going to appear here at any moment. Perfect! I'm right here, and now I have to go to the front. But my friend wants to come here too, so I went back and now I'm going to carry him. Perfect! I'm carrying him, but he fell down and couldn't get back up. So I'm going to get this house on the right. But first, I need to go to the front to make this actually work. I'm trying to come here, but it's really difficult. So first, I have to pick up some speed. And this is really hard because I need maximum speed really fast to do this. this. Perfect, I did it. And now I'm going to get this house. But my car suddenly disappeared. My friend just showed up here and he said, what? The car vanished. And that's exactly what happened, which is really sad because the bug should have worked. But there must be a way to do this. He said, I'll try, but later. Actually, we're going to try right now. I'm carrying him and now I have to get to this house. And he's going to get a plane to test this bug. I said, a plane. And hopefully he understood what I meant. And it looks like he did because he got this house. And now I have to go toward the plane to test this Brookhaven secret. Perfect. I just got here. And now what we have to do is simple. He has to get this plane. And now he has to go on top of my house because I'm going to grab a car and try to put it on top of my house. It's going to be really cool to have an artist and also a car inside this house. So he's arriving right here. And now he has to stop his plane here and start spinning exactly over my house. Perfect. He did it. And now I can jump out of the plane and I'm flying. So I'm going to grab my cars on the right. Perfect. I got this car, which landed on my house but slid down to the street. So I'm going to get a different car. Perfect. I got a Tesla, which landed here and everything worked out because my car is inside the house. And I'm going to get another car again. Perfect. I got this Formula car, which went down here, but it's super bugged. And now I'm going to get my last car and my friend is going to choose. I said, pick a car and he can choose whichever one he wants. But guys, he picked one and I don't know what he got. He chose a tractor. I don't know why he picked that, but he grabbed a tractor and now he's destroying my car. And now it's stuck. The tractor is literally stuck. But I'm going to get my car and try to put it inside the house. But I think it's going to be harder than it seems, especially because the car is stuck here and I won't be able to get out anytime soon. My car is really stuck and I don't know what to do to fix it. But now I'm climbing up here and my friend is stuck too. But I'm going to get this other car and this one is free, which is really good because I'll be able to get back to this part. And getting down these stairs is going to be impossible because both cars won't fit here. Even my friend is coming back because he gave up. He said this was not a good idea. And that's true. Unfortunately, it wasn't a good idea and it was the worst idea of all. But guys, you can see here on the right that there's something really weird. This goose car is still in the game and I don't know why it's still here, especially since Valentine's Day has already passed. This car came in the last update but stayed in the game even after 2 weeks, which is really strange. He said maybe it's a permanent car and I'm starting to think that this car is permanent and will stay in the game forever. But now I'm going to grab this ladder on the right and also this bed, and now I have to climb up here as high as I can. So I'm going to place this bed right here. And he said, why are you doing this? Look, I'm literally trying to do a Brookhaven secret. Now I have to come back up again and try to get a car, but I still can't. So I'll have to climb even higher. Perfect. I'm climbing up here. I'm going as high as I can until I manage to put a car in my house. And I finally got a car. I placed it right here and you can see that I'm really high up. Now I'm going to grab a vehicle on the right that will actually work. I got this motorcycle and this is going to work because the motorcycle is small and will fit inside the house. So I'm coming exactly here, but it's difficult and I finally did it. The motorcycle is inside the house and now I have a motorcycle in my apartment, which is really weird. Brookhaven finally updated, and you can see that a lot of new things have been released. We have these 2 new apartments that just came out, and they are perfect. There are also new secrets and completely hidden items. And today, I want to check out with you the secrets of the Brookhaven update and also the location of the apartment vault, because these apartments have a vault, and I'm going to show the secrets in the vault literally right now. So for that, I called my friend, who is right here. But guys, he became an artist, and you can see that he made several different artworks here, some really interesting ones, and I don't know who these people are. I said, who are they? And I want him to tell me who these people are. He said, come here, I'll show you. Okay, so I'm going to follow him. But here's the thing, I can't get out of here because he put up this wall, which is impossible to pass through. And I don't know how he did that, but he got here and is laughing at me. He did it on purpose. And now I'm stuck here in my house, and he just closed the door. So I just have to get really close and simply open this. Perfect. I finally managed to open both doors. And his strategy didn't work very well. But I'm looking at the artworks he made, and he made several identical ones. I don't know why he made so many of the same. I said, why did you make so many identical artworks? And I don't know why he did that, considering there are several other paintings he could use. He said, I don't know. Some guy downstairs asked for it. And apparently, he's talking about this player who is spray painting the wall. And actually, that's my friend. And this is his car. And you can see that it looks really nice. His car is one of the best in the game. And it looks like there's someone inside, which is another friend in Roblox. They are spray painting the entire city, which is a pretty unusual thing to do. But now, I'm going to go down there to see what they're doing. So I have to go down right here. And my friend just got here too and simply jumped. He is watching what my friend is doing and staring at him. And he said, I don't know who you are. Tell me who you are. Look, but this player, for those who don't know, is our yellow friend who wears yellow clothes and also has yellow hair. So I just got here, but he is looking at us. And he said, I am nobody. Look, I know you're lying, especially because I know him. So I'm going to help him spray paint this wall because this is just amazing. Now my friend is creating his artwork on the wall. He is painting here and making his drawings. And my other friend also started making his drawing. He is drawing on this part. And the whole market has this wall, which changed the market market a lot, especially because this wall didn't exist before. But there is a problem. The police officer is coming here, and maybe he's going to see this. But guys, today I want to check out with you where the house vault is, and I'm going to show it now. I have to pretend I'm not doing anything because the police officer is arriving here, and my friend is staring at me. And he said, "Why did you stop drawing?" Look, I stopped drawing because the police officer is coming here. I said, the police officer is coming, and the police officer is actually coming here. And this is going to be a problem because my friend is going to be arrested, literally right now. And the police officer is aiming at this item. And this is the end of my friend because he is being arrested. But now, he is drawing on the police officer. And this is really weird. He said, "Stop, you are under arrest." But this doesn't make sense. My friend is an innocent person, and he doesn't deserve to be arrested. I said, he is innocent, I let him draw. And I'm lying, just so my friend doesn't get arrested. So much so that the police officer is looking at me, and now the players are running. And this friend of mine is walking like this. He walks in a really weird way. Even my other friend is looking here and laughing. And the way he walks is like he's stuck in Roblox. But he is running away back here, and the other player just arrived right here, and it looks like he wants to save me. He said, "You are going to be arrested for lying, and I know you are not the owner of the market." Wait, is that the reason I'm being arrested? I thought it was because he thought I made this drawing, but actually, I'm being arrested because he thinks I lied about being the owner of this market, but that doesn't make sense. But now, I'm going to get in his car, and he's going to have to start running to escape from him. And he came right here in front, and he said, "Hey, I like the update. Honestly, this update is amazing. But there's a problem. The police officer is coming after us again, and he won't stop. But we are heading out right here in front, and we are going to have to hide in my house. He is coming right here, and now I'm going up here to hide in Roblox. And my friend is coming here too. But I'm thinking of a genius idea because this is my house, and the police officer knows that. So I'm going to go down to my friend's house and hide here." I said, "Hide here. He won't know where we are." And this is going to be genius, and I'll also be able to test where the house vaults are, especially because we have two different apartments that have vaults, and the rooms are different. He said, "Where's the vault? Look, come here, because I know exactly where it is." And guys, the vault is right in this room, but this is just the first vault of all, because we have two vaults that I need to find. But there's a problem. The police officer is coming here, and he just got out of the car and is heading this way. And apparently, he is coming up here. He climbed up again, and came into my apartment. And now I'm going to lock my apartment up here. Now he can't get out anymore. He's trapped in the house. And now he's trying to figure out where I am. But unfortunately, he's not going to find out where I am, especially because I'm very well hidden. And for those who don't know, right here, there's a vault that I'm sure you've never seen before. First, I have to press a completely secret button, which is exactly this one. And you can see that it will open this secret door. And I'm going to enter a very hidden place. And it's this flower that opens this secret door on this floor. My friend just got here, and there's another apartment that also has a secret vault, which I'm going to test now. And I also want to check out the secrets of the update. But my friend is looking here, and he just picked up this item. And this is an item I haven't tested before. It's a really weird item, and it's new. You can see that this works really well. And I can simply move the walls like this, or even change the color on the left, which is really interesting. But guys, I'm going to grab this vault just to make my friend mad. Perfect, I got it. And my friend just arrived here because he wants to see who took his vault. So he's coming. But there's a problem. He doesn't know where the vault is. He thinks it's in this room, but there's nothing there. He really doesn't know where the vault is. Now he's coming back here, and he doesn't know. But we are here. He said he really doesn't know, and he's laughing a lot. And that's true. But I'm going to press this secret button so this door opens, and I'm going to throw this item right here just to make him mad. Perfect. I activated the item, and now I'm sure he's going to notice something here. He just got to this part and is now trying to figure out where I am, but he simply doesn't know where I am, especially because I'm very well hidden. But this door opened again, and I threw this item exactly here, and he still doesn't know where I am. And this time, he knows. He finally saw me here in Roblox. He said, "I know you're there. Now come out." Look, I can't leave. And I pressed this button so he can see that we're here. But guys, he just came in, and he's seeing this new vault that was released. And he said, "It was you, right?" But it wasn't my friend. He actually didn't do anything and just got banned. But I was the one who did this. I don't know how he didn't realize it was me. I said, I was the one who did this. And if someone has to be banned, he has to ban me. Now I got banned. He got so mad that he banned me from his house, which is really weird. But now, I'm coming over here in front, and you can see that this is really strange because I'm banned from this house. And now there's this giant red block over the entire house that stops me from going inside. But now, I'm heading to my house to see where the vault is. And I also want to test with you all the secrets that were released in the update. And you didn't notice that there are a lot. But first, I need to check the vault's location. So I'm going up here, and this friend of mine is already here. I don't know what he's doing here, but my other friend just arrived. And he said, "Sorry for banning you guys. I regret doing that. But we took his vault, so we're actually the ones who were wrong. And I got unbanned from this house." But you can see that here, we have a very different painting, which is exactly this one, and it's a new painting. But now I'm going to my house, and I want them to stay outside because it's not safe to come into my house. So I locked it, and I said, "The police officer is here. Stay there until it's safe." And they're going to have to stay outside until it's safe again. But you can see that this box is here, which is the mailbox. But meanwhile, my friend is drawing here, and actually, both of them are. And they made their drawings, which turned out exactly the same. And this friend of mine is looking at it, and I don't think he's happy with the result. He said, wait, can you go through the wall with this item in your hand? And guys, this is really weird. But now, I'm going to grab the same item they have on the right. I'm going to try this just to see what happens. I'm going to stand right here, and you can see that this is actually true. My hand is stuck outside, and maybe I'll be able to go through walls this way. This is really interesting. I might be able to fly if I keep doing this in the game. Maybe this is a new infinite speed glitch that my friend just discovered. But now, I need to find out where the police officer is because he disappeared. I'm looking for him, and apparently, he's not in an apartment. Really not. So my friends can come inside because everything is fine. Perfect. I unlocked the house, and now they can come in. I said, it's safe. He's not here anymore, and he's not in the house, which is good. He said, okay, so where's the vault? Look, the vault is right here behind, in a really well-hidden place. Because I have to press this flower, and I'll have access to this completely secret spot. Really interesting. But guys, there's a problem. The police officer is right here, and he said, don't move. And it looks like I got arrested in Roblox, all for no reason. Especially because what happened here wasn't even my fault. But now, I'm being arrested in Roblox, but there's a problem because my friends are outside, and if I don't get out of here, they're going to realize something is wrong, and the police officer is going to have a big problem. He said, get out of there now! So if I don't leave, this won't end well. Now he's looking here, and he said, you're all going to jail. So I'm going to press this flower, and now this door just opened, and I got out of here, and now we all have to grab a defense item. But our defense items are not very good. They're actually terrible, and the police officer is not going to be scared of this. But now he's leaving, and I said, leave or you're done. And I'm not joking, but I'm sure he's not scared of this, and he's laughing here. But guys, this item is special because I can simply ban him, and now he's banned from my house and can't come back anymore. All of this because of this item, but actually, no, because this item didn't do anything. And my friend is sitting here, and he started making his drawings, and you can see that the drawings change in real time, and that's really interesting. But this other friend of mine is coming back here too, and I'm following him because I want to see what he's doing. Now he's coming back here, and actually, this wall is really interesting. But my friend started making drawings, and with this wall, I can do a lot of interesting things, like fake walls in players' houses. But I'm looking here, and apparently, the police officer is going back to his house, and I think his house is right over there. So I'm going to take my friend's car, which is exactly this one. Perfect. Now I have a really good car, but the police officer is coming this way, so I have to shake him off and make him stop chasing me. So I'm going back here, and now I'm sure he won't be able to follow me. Perfect. I managed to escape from him. But guys, I'm coming here to try to find out where he lives, and apparently, he lives right here because this other friend of mine is right in this area, looking at this house. He said, let's destroy this. But do you have any idea how to do it? Look, I have a really good idea. I'm going to have to grab this item on the right, and then I'll have to go down here and get this other item. And here we have these walls. So I'm going to start placing a bunch of walls here so that he can't get back into his house. But they have to be bigger walls, like this one. This wall is really big, and this other one is even better because it's huge. So I'm going to place several walls so that he gets trapped in his house and can never come back inside. Perfect. I placed a bunch of walls, and you can see that his house looks really weird. It's unrecognizable. But my friend went right over there and started modifying his house. I actually want to see what he's going to do. He placed this drawing, and I'm going to start destroying his house even more. First, I'm going to close this garage just to make him mad. I'm sure this is going to make him really mad, especially because his house is completely ruined. But my friend is coming back here, right in this car. And by the way, this car looks really cool because it has this item on top and also this other thing. But I want to see the player's reaction as soon as he notices this. And you can see that he's coming back here as fast as possible. And he just arrived, but he's staring at us. He found us and is pointing this item in our direction. He said, you're under arrest for what you did. But apparently, my friend didn't get arrested even though he made me go to jail. But now, he just realized what happened to his house. And he can't believe it. So much so that he's heading to his house and trying to get in. But he can't. His house is completely locked and he can't go back inside. And I'm sure he's really mad. But now he's coming back here because we have the back door, which he can use to get in. And now he finally managed to enter. But guys, he just realized what happened to his house. And it looks really weird. He's looking at everything. And I'm sure he's really angry. But now, I'm going to take this opportunity and get out of here. And my friend is coming too. We have to go back to ours. Perfect. I just got here, but I want to make a modification. I'm going to leave this car right here with the headlights on. And I'm coming over to place more walls and see how it turns out. Perfect. I just placed this wall and also this other one. But this looks really bad. So I placed another wall. Perfect. Now it looks better. But this place looks like it has 3 apartments, even though there are only 2. There's this apartment and also this other one, especially because this is the market. But the player is still making drawings at this moment. But now he climbed up here and just placed his drawing. And this drawing actually has a secret. Because for those who don't know, this drawing doesn't exist in Brookhaven. And that's exactly what I want to test now. So my friend is going to have to come with me. I said, come and use your normal avatar. Because his avatar looks really weird. But he switched back to normal. And now he has to get in his car, which I'm not sure if it's mine. It belongs to another friend of mine. And now we have to go up front to test this secret. Because these paintings are really strange. If I take the same painting he took, which is exactly this one, and place it on the ground, you can tell that something is really wrong with it. Because because if I look at this painting, I can see it looks one way, but here in the game, it's a little different. First, I'm going to delete this effect on the right, and this is the painting, and this is its Brookhaven version, and you can see that the buildings are missing. So here on the right, I'm going to grab these buildings to see if it matches. Now it looks like this, and you can see that the painting is exactly like that. So that means something is very different. He said it's a secret version of the game, and that's true. This painting shows a secret version of Brookhaven. It's a version near the mountain, but we are already near the mountain, and nothing looks right. The buildings aren't correct, and the mountains are completely wrong compared to the painting. So there's some secret version of Brookhaven that we don't know about. But that's not all, because we also have this other painting, which has some secrets too. This tree looks weird, and the sky is completely different. Now, if I take my car and go to the exact spot where this picture was taken, you can see that there are a lot of differences. First, I'm going to remove this effect on the right, and now you can see that the city is back to normal. But now I have to get here, and I'm going to have to take the same painting. Perfect! I just grabbed it, and you can see that the tree looks like this, but in the painting, it has an outline, while in Brookhaven, there's nothing. You can also notice that this building looks like this. It's the old version of the adoption center, and the school also looks like this. This is also the old school. So this painting is outdated, while this other one is updated because it has an ocean. But my friend is looking at it, and he said, "My God, that's too much information. I didn't understand anything." And I didn't understand anything either because these paintings are really weird. And finally, we have this other painting, and I don't know who this person is. He said, "That's me." Look, actually, it's not, because he has a beard, and my friend doesn't have a beard. But maybe this is the mayor of Brookhaven. For those who don't know, if I go to the church and press this button, a tomb will appear, and inside, we have the mayor of Brookhaven. And you can see that he has a beard and looks like this, while in the painting, he looks exactly the same. So, this painting is probably of the mayor. This is really old. He said, "My God, what an amazing secret." It really is a very interesting secret that I'm sure you didn't know about. Meanwhile, my friend is drawing on my house, literally without permission, and my other friend is making several different paintings. Here in Brookhaven, for those who don't know, there are several rules that you shouldn't break. You can't invade other players' houses, and there is also a speed limit in the game. But today, I want to break these rules to make the players really mad. So for that, I called my friend, who is just spinning his car around. I don't know what he's doing, but guys, he's going to have to help me with this. I said, "Let's go, but which rule should I break first?" I want to know which rule I should break, and he's going to decide. But he doesn't know, so I'll have to decide for myself. But guys, something really weird is happening here because if I go to the front, in this direction in Roblox, there's a police officer in this area. And there's something really strange because the players are mad at the officer, but I don't know what happened. So much so that I'm getting closer to see more of what's happening because they're dancing in front of the officer as if they're really mad. He said, "You're not going to arrest us because you're a noob." And he's making fun of the police officer for no reason. So much so that the officer is aiming this item, and now even his friend ran back here. But now he ran away, afraid of getting arrested. So much so that the player is looking around, not believing that his friend abandoned him. And that's really weird. I said, "Come here, I'll help you escape. And if he wants, he can come here, and I'll help him get away." But the police officer is right in this area, aiming this item, and he can't get out. And he's being arrested, but I won't let that happen. So I'm going back, and he's coming exactly to the prison. But I crashed into his car, and it was my car that flipped over. Meanwhile, he's parking his car and left it right there. And that's really weird because I hit his car, but mine is the one that broke, and I have to get my car back to normal. So I'm going to place this ladder here to fix it. So much so that my friend left and is watching what's happening, but he just flipped my car back over. I hadn't thought of that, and my car is back to normal. Now, I'm going to drive this car because I have a very important mission to complete. But my friend is flying here because he's watching the player who got arrested. And you can see that he's right in this area and was arrested for a really bizarre reason. So I'm coming here to rescue him. I'm going to place this ladder, and this way, I'm going to break the first rule of all. Now I got to this part, and I said, "Hey, come here, I'm going to save you." And I just arrived here to simply rescue him, and the police officer must not notice this. But he's busy on his computer, generating codes. So I have to carry the player so he can finally escape. I'm trying to carry him, but I can't. Perfect, I'm carrying him, and now he escaped. But guys, it looks like the officer noticed, and he's looking back here, and he wants me to stop, but it's too late. I'm running. Perfect. I got here, and my friend did too, and we have to escape from the police. So I'm heading toward the houses, and I already know how I'm going to get away. I'm going to break the second rule. He said, "Which rule?" And the rule I'm going to break is this. I'm not allowed to fly in Brookhaven. So I'm flying right here and arriving at this house, but it didn't work. Actually, I fell to the ground, and the officer is coming. And that's a big problem because he's reaching this area and crashed into the player's car, and he's coming to arrest us, and this might be the end. But apparently, the player left because he's going to turn himself in on Roblox. And my friend also left, but the officer can't see us. So I had an idea. As soon as he comes here, we'll move to the other side. Now he's going there, and I'm moving to this side, and it looks like he's over there, arresting another player. But guys, I'm going to grab this car because it's going to be really important. My friend also came here, and I'm sure the officer is really confused because there's no one with him anymore. He said, "Where are the others? Look, we are completely hidden, and he hasn't noticed." Now the player ran away and just got into this car, and now I'm finally getting out of here. But the car flipped over, so I'm resetting it and running away while he's still chasing us. But it's too late because we're already getting out of here, and now we managed to become police officers. This is really different because now we can arrest anyone in Brookhaven. And I said, where's my friend? Because my friend wasn't here, but he just appeared, and apparently he was invisible. I don't know what happened that made him invisible, but this green player just left and apparently became a police officer. And that's a genius idea. My friend also left and became a police officer too, so now I have to do it as well so the players believe we're real cops. So I became a police officer too. Perfect. I'm a police officer now, and we have to arrest some players, but I don't know exactly who. But there's a player coming this way, and it's the same one who abandoned his friend in Roblox. I said, do you want to arrest him? And if he wants, we'll arrest this player as revenge for what he did. And he said, yes, he really wants revenge. But the player is passing right in front of us, and I'm following behind him, and he has to stop his car, which is completely invisible. And guys, he's looking back while running away, but there's no point in escaping because we're chasing him until he stops. And he's looking back while running, which is really weird because he doesn't want to stop. So I just blocked him, and now he can't go any further. He's trapped here. He raised his hands, and this is going to be his end. My friend just got out of the car and is holding a book, and I don't understand why they're holding a book instead of a defense item because the defense item is much better. So much so that I grabbed exactly that. I said, take this instead. This is much more important because you can defend yourself in Roblox using this item. He said, books are wisdom, and we fight criminals with books. And that's really weird because I've never seen anyone do that before. But the player is being arrested, and apparently he didn't actually get arrested. He said, I didn't do anything, except when I was sentenced to life in prison. And I don't know if that's true. I think he's lying because if it were true, it would be really weird. I said, is that true? Because I want to know if he's lying or telling the truth. But he's looking at me, and he agreed, so he really is telling the truth. But the players dropped this item, and now they are staring at each other. And he said, it's better to get out of here. And he just revealed that we are not real police officers. He changed back to his avatar, and the other player did too. And now they are leaving. And this is really strange. And you can see that the real police officer arrived here, and now he's arresting a player. He said, which one of you is the criminal? Look, it's this player here. He's the bad guy. But I'm going to switch to a normal avatar because I'm not actually a police officer. But now he's coming here to arrest me because he just realized that I'm the same person who took his car earlier. And he only recognized me after I took off the police avatar. He said, it's you. You're under arrest. And unfortunately, I'm being arrested. But the player is looking here. And he said, I got arrested too. I was sentenced to life in prison. And is that true? Is he really going to be arrested? The officer is looking around. And he said, no. And guys, this is really weird. The player who should have been arrested wasn't. And I, who did nothing, and being arrested just because I broke some game rules. But now, I'm getting into this car because I was arrested in Brookhaven. But now he's coming to the front, and there's a car coming this way that just tried to crash into him. Even the officer stopped to see what's happening. But it looks like my friend is arriving here and ramming into that car so the officer doesn't arrest me. Now he's looking around and hitting his car. But he really broke his car, which is super weird. He keeps hitting it and broke it again. But I had an idea. I'm going to drive this police car and escape for real this time. I'm going to leave this car at someone else's house, right in front of this house, so they think I went there when I actually didn't. I'm heading to another house to hide here in Roblox. My friend is also coming here, and I'm going to crouch down. Perfect. It's impossible for him to see me. But you can see that he's trying to get here, and he can't because it's hard to drive that car. But actually, he did it. But now, he got here and just flipped his car over. But he's coming to this house to see if I'm really here or not. But I'm not here. Now he's waiting for the door to open, and it did. There's a player right there waiting for him. And he said, I was expecting you, and now you're going to be banned. That's weird. The officer got banned from his house. And it was for no reason because I don't think the officer did anything to deserve being banned. But the officer came back and wants to get into that house again, but he can't. So much so that he just got here to talk to the player. And now they are staring at each other. He said, you're not a real police officer, and we all know it. Now get out of here. And he's not a cop. That's weird. I thought he was a real police officer, but he's not. He said, we need to get revenge now since he's not actually a cop. And that's true because what he did was really unacceptable. But the officer deleted his car, and the player is leaving, heading down in that direction. But guys, I want to know what the officer is going to do. And apparently, he just took off his avatar. He said, you'll see. And he's really mad. But now he's going out back and destroying this car for no reason. So much so that smoke started coming out, and he's managing to wreck the car. The tire is completely broken, but now he went back and is breaking this part too. And this is really weird because I don't know why he's doing this. He just destroyed the car and then ran away, pretending nothing happened. My friend said, why did he do that? Look, I don't know either, but it was really strange. And it looks like a player came out and is going to check what happened to his car. But he seems like a really important person, maybe the mayor or even a lawyer. But now he fell to the ground because he's shocked by what happened. But he got up, grabbed this item, and is now trying to figure out who did it. But there's a problem. He's looking at us and thinks we did it, but we actually didn't. I'm coming over to explain to him that it wasn't us who did this. I said, it wasn't us, I swear. But I don't think he's going to believe that it wasn't me or my friend who did this. But actually, my friend left and is hiding back here because he's scared, but he's still watching. And he said said, I'm going to sue you, and you'll have to buy me cars. That's weird. He wants me to buy cars for him, and I wasn't even the one who broke his car. I said, it wasn't me, and it really wasn't, but he grabbed this item, and I don't know why. He said, hold this. Okay, he just handed me this item, which I picked up, and I have no idea why he asked me to hold it. But guys, he pulled out a camera, and he said, there, I recorded it, and now I'm going to tell everyone that you did this because you're holding the axe. But it simply wasn't me. He's lying to win a lawsuit and make a lot of money in Roblox, but I won't let that happen. And my friend just appeared here and is now staring at the lawyer, who looks confused. He said, I'm going to destroy your house. Record that. And the lawyer grabbed the camera, and now my friend is going over and destroying his house. He's completely wrecking the house just to make the player mad. And I'm sure he's really mad, so much so that he's looking around. And he said, tell him to stop now. Look, I'm not going to ask him to stop because he's accusing me of destroying his car, but I didn't do it. I said, I didn't destroy your car, so good luck. And he was trying to blame me when I didn't do anything, but I want to see what my friend is doing. And apparently, he's going up there and is about to take the player's vault, which I'm sure will make him really mad because he'll get a message on his screen. Now he's looking around and just deleted the house. He literally deleted his own house. But my friend came running over and is now escaping. But guys, there's something weird here because there are several signs warning not to enter. It's literally forbidden to go inside, and parking is also not allowed. But my friend is trying to get in, but he can't, and he's completely glitched. But now, he finally made it back, and I'm going to ask him to park his car right here just to make the player really mad. I said, leave the car right here, just to test. And he has to take his car and leave it exactly in this spot to run a very important test. He left it there, and he accidentally entered his house, and he almost went inside the player's house. But now, it's better for him to get out of here before things get worse, especially because the house owner is about to show up, and it's actually that same player from before. He's looking around and just banned me from his house. He said, you losers. But I didn't do anything to him, and suddenly, he got really mad and banned me from his house. I said, I wasn't the one who put the motorcycle there, but he's still looking around and banned me again. I got banned from the house again and was teleported to the start of the game. And this is really weird because he's doing this for no reason, and now he just left. But guys, I have to get revenge on this player because what he did was truly unforgivable. He's sleeping here, and you can see that my friend's car appeared right here, which is really weird because I didn't even know it was glitched there. But he's looking back, and he said, hey you, come here. And apparently, he's calling that player who just arrived. And he said, distract him and get him to come to the front. And my friend wants him to create a distraction. So now he's carrying me, and I don't understand what he's doing. But the player is right here, and he grabbed this item and threw it right in that area to get the player's attention. And he got up and is now running over to see what's going on. But now my friend is coming so we can get his vault. But there's a problem. His house has a vault, and it's very well hidden. It's basically underground, and it's going to be really difficult to get it. But here on the right, I'm going to grab this item and start placing toilets all over his house to make him really mad. And my friend is watching everything. He said, this is genius. And that's true because if I can't take the vault, I'm going to place these items instead, which will be much better. But that player was banned and is coming back. Now my friend has to get out of here. Perfect. We got out just in time, and I'm sure that player is really mad, and his house is a mess. And actually, he just left the game, which is really strange. But the other player is coming here and is now heading to another house. He threw this TNT right here, but I don't think that's a good idea because the owner of this house is really strict, and he just arrived and banned the player for no reason. Actually, there was a reason, but he didn't need to ban him. And now, that player from before is my friend. He said, but wasn't he arrested? And that's true. He was actually arrested in Brookhaven, and now he's back. And he said, I got arrested because I'm 2 Sigma. I was sentenced to life, and then I escaped immediately. And that's really weird. I've never seen someone get arrested for that reason. But he's using this face. And he said, the police officer got mad at this item and arrested me. Look, that's really strange. But that player from before is right here and looks like he's coming to apologize. But actually, no, he just banned my friend from his house, even though he didn't do anything. I don't know why he did that. I said, why did you do that? What he did doesn't make any sense. He said, because I own this city and you're the losers. And that's really strange. He wants to ban the player again, and this time he left. And now he wants to carry me, but I won't let him because I already know he's going to ban me. And he's writing a message, and this player is carrying him, and he just banned the player from his house while he was typing. And I'm sure he's really mad, but once again, he's laughing at us. And he said, you'll never have what I have. And now he went back into his house, went downstairs, and then went down again. But he forgot one thing. He left his door open. So now I'm going to destroy his house. Now we're wrecking his house to make it look really bad. And I'm going to start ruining the water by placing several items here, just like this. And now I'm inside his house, and you can see that everything is completely destroyed. I'm sure that when he notices this, he's going to be really mad. And his house looks terrible. It's completely ruined. And now it looks like he just left the game because he got really mad. For those who don't know, Brookhaven is going to update soon, and a car update is coming. And today, I want to see with you how this next update will be. And I also want to make this update myself using Roblox Studio. And for those who don't know, I can modify whatever I want. And I want to see all of that today. So for this, I called my friends who are in these houses preparing their cars. And you can see that my friend made a really weird car because it's a taxi, but very ugly. And this one is the ugliest car I've ever seen. I said, 0 points, the car is ugly. And this car is one of the worst I've ever seen. But guys, he's looking here. And he said, but that's why I made the car like this. It was supposed to be ugly. And that makes sense. But there are other people who also made cars. And I want to see them now. And the next player is coming out here. And he made a really interesting car. You can see that his car is very beautiful. So his car gets a rating of, I said here, rating, because his car is perfect. Now the player came in here. And he said, where's the last player? Look, I don't know. But today, I want to see the next Brookhaven update that will be in the game. But apparently, the last player is arriving here. And he made the weirdest car of all. Because you can see that this car has an umbrella that I can sit under so the sun doesn't hit me. And this car he made is genius. But now, he's coming forward. And he just flipped the car. But everything went fine. But there's a problem. The police officer is coming here. And apparently, there's another police officer up ahead. He just blocked the street so we can't pass. And this is just really weird. My friend just crashed here. And I'm sure the player is really mad. So much that he got out of the car. And now he wants to arrest us in Roblox. He said, you're under arrest. Get out of the car. All of you. Look, unfortunately, we're not getting out. Especially because we didn't do anything. Actually, it was the police officer who blocked the street. And we crashed into his car because of him. But the other player crashed here too. And now we finally managed to get out of here. And I have to drive this car urgently. Especially because I drive really well. My friend is coming up front. And I said, let me drive. And I'm sure I'll be able to escape from them. But now I'm coming here to drive this car. And I have to get out of here fast because the player is already coming after us. But apparently, he flipped his car. And that's the end for him. I really managed to escape from the police. And my friends are going to think I'm really good at driving. But actually, I literally just got lucky. But guys, there's a problem. He's right here and tried to block my car. But he didn't succeed. Now we're back in this neighborhood. And we're safe. But this player left because apparently he has something very important to say. He said, hide in your houses and don't open the door. And apparently, that's going to be really important to escape. We all have to go back to our houses. And this friend of mine is coming to his house. And he just closed the gate and locked the house. So there's no way for the police to know he's here. But this other friend of mine is going to his house, which is exactly this one. He just went inside and locked his house. And the police won't know he's here. But now I have to go to my house. And I'm going to take this car and hide here along with my other car. But I want to see with you the next update now. But there's a problem. The police officer is coming after us. And that's bad because he knows we went back to our houses, which means he's going to come here to check if we're home. But now the other police officer is coming too. And he just jumped up here and arrived to check all the houses. But now he's holding this item, which is a really scary item because he wants to find us no matter what here in Roblox. Now his friend is coming here. And apparently, they're keeping an eye on this car because it's the only car left outside. And there's no other car out here except for exactly this one. But guys, there's a problem. My friend is looking here, but he doesn't know what happened, especially because he wasn't there when the police were chasing us. And now, he's coming here to talk to them. He said, what happened? And this is horrible. He's going to get arrested in Brookhaven just because he's our friend. He said, you are under arrest and sentenced to life in prison. And this is really bad, all because he's our friend. So much so that my other friend is looking back here. He said, you have to save him, Purple. And I think he's talking to me. And basically, I have to save the player. And he just realized I'm here. And maybe that's not good. I just closed the curtains to avoid problems, but he already knows I'm here. And now it's going to be much harder for me to test the next update, especially because there are several police officers outside wanting to arrest me in Roblox. Now my friend is right here, literally trapped in this car, and the player is taking him to lock him up forever in the game. But I'm not going to let that happen. So I'm going to take my car, but I'll have to make some modifications first, especially because this car is really ugly. But there's a problem. The police officer is right here, and he's coming inside my house. And he realized that I'm in this part of the house, and the door has been open this whole time. I forgot to lock the door, which means this is going to be the end for me in Roblox. But that other player showed up back there and is laughing at him, so much so that he's looking over here. And he said, you two are under arrest. So I'm going to take advantage of the fact that he's distracted and run out of here. Perfect! I got out of here, and my friend is going to have to come too. Perfect! He made it to this part, and now I'm going to run out of here before he comes after me. I'm running down here, and I need to find out where my friend is. He said, wait, aren't we going to test the update too? I am going to test the update, but first, I have to rescue my friend. But guys, now I have to figure out where my friend is, but I don't know where he is because the prison is empty, so he's not in jail, and there's no house that shows he's locked up. He just disappeared. He said, wait, what if he's in a cave? And that's true. Maybe he's in a cave, but there are only 2 caves in the game. This is the first one, and you can see that there's nothing here. It's completely empty. That's weird, especially because it's a cave that's really scary. But there's another cave in the game, and I'm arriving there right now. But guys, it really looks like he's here. You can see the police car, and he's right in front of it. So I'm getting closer without him noticing. He said, make the car green to camouflage, and I'm going to change the car's color to green green so I can blend in with the ground. Perfect! He won't notice I'm here because I'm very well hidden. But apparently, this is a secret prison. So I'm going inside, and I can tell it's a really weird prison because it's full of lasers. My friend will never be able to get out of here. He said, you're going to stay there forever without light. And that's bad. He just removed the light, and now my friend is going to be stuck here forever. And the worst part is that he doesn't have any light. But the police officer is also inside, and he removed this item and replaced it with an even worse one, because this one is much taller. But now he's going back to the car, and he hasn't noticed that we're behind him, especially because our car is very well disguised. And now he's leaving. But I have to get revenge for what he did because my friend is locked up, and I need to rescue him so I can test the next game update. I said, I need you to get a plane and bring it here urgently, and my friend is going to have to do that. So much so that he got out of the car and is now running to get a plane. Meanwhile, the police officer is passing by down here. But guys, I'm not going to let this happen again because I'm going to rescue my friend in Brookhaven. And you can see that my friend got this house, and in this house, there's a giant plane, and that's how I'm going to save my friend. I said, wait there, I'm coming to save you. But guys, you can see that he's trying to get out of here, but it's almost impossible because there are too many lasers and fences, and if he tries to escape, he might fall into one of those fences, which would be even worse. And he can't see my messages, so I'm going inside to let him know. I said, don't worry, we're going to rescue you. We're going to save him as fast as possible, but we're still waiting for one more friend to arrive, and he's taking a while because he's getting a plane, and that's how he's finally going to be saved. Now he's coming up ahead, right at the edge of the map, because what he has to do is get under the map and simply find us. And we're really close to him, he just has to get here, and he'll definitely see us. He is right there, but fortunately, he just realized that we are up here, and now he's coming to rescue my friend. Here on the right, I'm going to grab the flashlight to help him see my friend. And actually, he's up here, and I hadn't noticed that he was here. But I think I didn't notice he was here because the plane is disguised, meaning it's completely hidden. But there's a problem. I don't know how I'm going to get out of here, especially because this part is closed. But maybe I can climb up and get out of here. And that was actually pretty easy, but I don't know how my friends are going to get out of here. Actually, they got out of here with the plane, which is really weird since that's not normal. Now they came right here, and I'm finally going to be able to make the next update, and I'll be able to show you what the next update will be like. But there's a problem. He came back here, and I'm going to ask my friend to drive the car. I said, drive! I'm going to make the next update, and it's really important that he drives because he came back here behind us and is now running in our direction. But guys, there's a problem. He's getting really close to us. Meanwhile, I'm going to take the opportunity to make the next Brookhaven update. And for those who don't know, the next Brookhaven update might be about cars. So I'm going to add a parking lot to the game, but this one is really ugly, so I'm going to get a better one. And you can see that this one is quite interesting. There's a really nice car here, but this one looks much better. I'm going to place it right here. First, I'm going to move this gas station back. Perfect! I'm moving everything, and I'll place the gas station somewhere else later, but I'll put the parking lot right here to make it look nicer. Perfect! This is looking really cool. The parking lot is right here, but it's really ugly because it's not well decorated, so I'm going to have to start decorating. But I'm seeing here that my friends are running away in a really weird way because he's coming after them, and now he just fell down here and is running again over there. Meanwhile, the police officer is taking a long time to get here and just crashed his car. My friend managed to escape successfully, which was pretty interesting. I said, congratulations, I'm already making my game. But guys, they're coming right here, and I don't know what he came here to do. He said, I'm going to have lunch. How weird. It looks like he's leaving just to have lunch in Roblox after everything that happened. So much so that my other friend showed up here and doesn't understand what he's doing. But it's very dangerous for him to leave because the police officer is nearby. Maybe the officer will find him, and actually, he just did. And that's bad. The officer tried to stop my friend, but my friend just went straight past him, and now the officer is chasing him. How weird. This is the strangest police chase I've ever seen. But the officer is getting closer and is aiming this item at him. He said, stop. But guys, will my friend actually stop? He said, no, I'm not going to obey you anymore. And now he just left. Even the police officer doesn't understand what happened. But now, I'm going to work on my Roblox game because I still haven't finished it, and it's still really ugly. It needs trees and many other things to look better. He said, add decorations, or I won't play your game anymore. Okay, I'll have to add decorations before the officer realizes we're here, because they're already getting back in the car, and soon he will notice us. But I'll start by decorating first. I'll keep this green block because it looks nicer. Now, I need to expand the parking lot. I'm placing this item right here so the parking lot looks better. Perfect! It's already looking pretty interesting because it's starting to look like a real parking lot. Perfect! I placed these trees, which made it look really nice. And this is really turning out great. Now, I'll take this block and place it right here. Perfect! I just finished this. The new parking lot looks like this, but there's still a lot missing. It's still too simple, and I also need to make the next gas station because, in case you didn't know, I moved it from here to another spot, but it looks terrible. You can see that it's not even complete, and there are a lot of things missing in this gas station that I'm going to add now. But guys, I have to get into the game. And he said, hey, he already saw us. And it looks like the police officer unfortunately saw us, and this might be our end. Now he just arrived here and is aiming this item, but we just have to not get arrested in Roblox because he wants to arrest us. But if we don't get caught, he said, you're under arrest. Come on! on. Look, we're not going. My friend also said no, and he doesn't want to be arrested. But now he put that item down, and he said, I lost my job. I can't believe this. And guys, he only lost his job because he became a bad person. If he had been a good person, he wouldn't have lost his job. He started chasing us for no reason, and now he finally left. But actually, he's waiting for us, which is really weird. He just got out of his car and placed spikes on the ground. He's waiting for us to crash and destroy our car with those spikes he set up. That's not what's going to happen because I'm coming back to get my car. My friend arrived here, but I'm pretending that I'm going this way, and I'm going to crash into his car. Perfect! I crashed into it, and now I'm running away because I'm sure he's going to be mad. But I passed by, and this is really bad because one of my tires just came off, and now my car doesn't have a tire. His trap actually worked, so I'm going back to hide in the grass because he won't notice that I'm here. And now I'll continue working on my Roblox game because it's not finished yet. I'm building the new gas station, which I'll place right here, and it's actually looking pretty nice. Now, let's place the street light right here to make it look better, but it seems like something is missing, and it's exactly this thing. So I'm bringing it over, and now it finally looks better. You can see that the gas station looks much nicer now and is in a better location. That's because we now have this new parking lot, and there will be many interesting cars here. In a future Brookhaven update, there will be new cars in the game. So I'm going to add several cars, and my friend will decide which ones. I said, hey, which cars should I add? And he has to decide because I don't know which ones to put. He said, add Japanese cars. And that's true. That's going to be really interesting and also a great idea. But guys, there's a problem. The police officer is coming, and I hope he doesn't notice we're here. Actually, he flipped his car over, and now he's without a car. And you can see that he just left, but now he's heading to a friend's house and got his car. I'm sure my friend won't be very happy, especially because that car was his. But now, I just picked up several interesting cars, and you can see that they all look really cool, but some of them are completely bugged. This car is really broken, so unfortunately, I'll have to remove it. But now, I'm arriving here to test the other cars, and you can see that they all work very well. I'm driving this car, but it's really slow, which means I'll have to find a better one. But now, I'm stuck inside the car, so I grabbed this exact car and placed it here. Perfect! I picked up another one and placed it here because it looks really nice. He said, hey, I want to play the game already. Look, we're almost there. But apparently, he jumped in and just left the game, which means he left the game to join my Roblox game. So I need to finish my game quickly so he can join and test all the cars I added. But all the cars are here, and you can see that they're working perfectly. I just finished my Roblox game, and now I'm going to join and see how it turned out. Now he's in the game too and is running ahead to check out everything I released. And you can see that my game is perfect. My friend just got here, and apparently he wants to drive this car because it looks really nice. Even the door opens, and everything in this car works perfectly. My friend is driving the car, and you can see that there's something on top of it. Brookhaven cars should really improve and look like this. You can see that there are cars here that don't exist in Brookhaven, and some that do, but the ones in this game look much better. He said, this has nitro. Oh my god. And that's true. This car has nitro and can accelerate a lot. And he already crashed his car. I don't know how he did that, but he already managed to crash it and got stuck. But now, I'm driving this car and trying to move forward, but it's really difficult. Now I'm finally getting it, and I'm going to start drifting here in Brookhaven. Perfect! I just arrived, and you can see that the drift works really well, and even smoke comes out, which is something that should be in the original game. Now, I'm going to grab this other car, which also opens the doors and even the back, and you can see that it has nitro inside. The hood also opens, which is really interesting. So I'm coming over here, and the player is here too, and I'm going to grab this other car because it looks really interesting. You can see that the drift works perfectly, and it's actually a really good car. But now, I'm going forward to check out how the gas station looks. So I'm arriving here, and you can see that it's perfect. If I come to the gas station, I just need to stop right here, and now I can use it in a really cool way, especially because it's in a very different location. But I'm running over here because I want to jump this ramp, and it actually worked. I'm flying forever. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the Become Member button, and I'll add you on Roblox.